So we are back with a little bonus episode with Freddie Longhair.
Bonus episode.
The bonus. We don't do many of these.
We don't do enough of these.
No, exactly. So you can hear some slang, and then also we're going to talk some facts, some straight British facts, maybe some American facts. Who knows? Mixing it up.
Lovely intro, Megan.
I'm such a professional. So one thing that I have like kind of a bone to pick, and Freddie, maybe you'll be able to explain this so you can speak on behalf of all of Britain. Why don't you guys measure in blocks? So when I talk to a British person and I'm like asking for directions or something, I have no idea where I'm supposed to go sometimes. Like they'll say, oh, you know, walk down 3 roads. But then you guys have all these like back roads and alleyways and stuff that will randomly cut into a street or whatever. And so I get so lost. And so, and then when I try to tell someone a direction, okay, I'll say like, oh, go 2 blocks this way, 1 block that way. I feel like that's so much easier.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I think like blocks, I reckon like, I don't know, I think over here, we don't really, like the roads all over the shop. Do you know what I mean? Whoever built the roads.
Yeah. You don't do it in blocks like we do. So it makes sense.
No, exactly.
As like the West Coast does. Because I was going to say East Coast, we're kind of a little messed up too, because we were kind of...
Yeah.
We're like the earlier version of like colonized America.
New York City's literally in blocks.
No, I know, but like I'm talking about like specifically like Boston,
right?
Like things that are old, not things that are new. You know what I mean?
Right.
And our streets are they're kind of like England, but not as messy.
Yeah.
Just ridiculous. But it's like, do you know what a block is?
Would you understand? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, a block's a road, right? Or it's like a junction.
No,
it's like one street from like one end, one corner to another corner.
Yeah.
That's one block.
It's a block.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've had some Brits like not know what it means at all. Like they'll just be like, what is that? What is a block?
They'll just stare at you. Yeah.
I've only heard it from like TV and stuff.
Oh, right.
Like that's how I would have. Yeah. I wouldn't never hear someone say it in like a sentence or anything. Block.
Oh, you just heard us say it.
Yeah, there you go. Black.
That's
my American accent. Black.
Yeah, I guess you don't have like really the infrastructure for the slang.
It's like windy ass roads down here.
It is. It's very confusing. You guys will name your streets really weird things from my perspective. So like one street can have several different names depending on where it is on the street. For example, that might be confusing, but like in Liverpool, there's one street where it goes down a hill. And so at the top of the hill, it's called Myrtle Street. And then at the bottom, it's Hardman Street. But it's the same street.
Yeah, it's weird. They just can't get enough.
It makes no sense.
I know. Strange.
That's like when, like, is it like Upper Duke Street and then just Duke Street?
Yeah.
It's just changed for the hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so weird to me.
There's like no turns or anything.
No.
It's the same road, but they just want to give it a different name.
Another bone to pick, right? With Brits. I'm sorry that we're just
airing our grievances at you. Yeah.
But your calendar week is from Monday to Sunday.
Yeah.
Whereas ours are from Sunday to Saturday.
Really?
Yes.
I guess that makes more sense.
Wait. So you start on Sundays and you end on Saturdays?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you look at your iPhone calendar right now, and mine starts on Sunday and ends on Saturday. But yours starts on Monday. Yeah.
That's so weird. That's really weird because you got the weekends like either side of your weeks, whereas Monday's like weekday. And then you see the 2 days at the end where you're like, right, okay, this is time where I've got myself. And then it's like back in.
Yeah.
Do you call Wednesday hump day? Because for us, it's bang in the center. It's like the hump of the middle of the week.
And that's why we call it hump day.
See, our centre is Thursday, and Thursdays are probably the best days in London because everyone goes out Thirsty Thursdays.
Oh, yeah.
Thirsty Thursdays.
Thirsty Thursdays. So that's the beginning, midweek booze up. That's like when you know you're coming to the weekend. Thursdays are great. Love Thursdays.
I love how Brits will like your weeks can be measured in when you drink, apparently.
Yeah, exactly.
Whiny Wednesdays, Thirsty Thursdays.
Yes.
Forget about it Fridays.
Yeah. Hungover Sundays and then back into it on Monday.
Exactly.
Yeah, Sober Sunday.
Sober
Sundays, yeah.
As if that's a thing.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, I was going to say, as if there's a day of the week that Brits are sober.
We probably have our week start on a Sunday Probably because of some like Jesus thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Probably because of some Jesus thing. As far as the calendar goes, I feel like it's just to center the work week and to have either ends of the week just be like chill. So it's just like eases you into the next week.
Yeah.
I do like how they do it here because it's kind of, you know, Monday's the start of the week because it's the start of like, you know, the weekdays, as everyone's familiar with. And then it kind of ends with Sunday and it restarts on Monday. And that's how people think of it normally. I feel like that's how Americans think of it, even if they don't do it in their calendars that way.
Yeah. You like restart after the Friday.
Yeah.
After the Friday, it's like you get to do what you want. Then Sunday's like a restart. And then Monday, you're back into it. It's like a continuous cycle.
Yeah.
Exactly. Can I interject with something random?
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, this is random. But I want to know if you've noticed this, Freddie. So sometimes I'll talk to people and they'll describe scents as flavors.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm talking about? Okay.
Yeah.
British.
So British.
Yeah.
That is so British. That like I was getting my hair cut. The woman cutting my hair was washing it. We were talking about like hair masks or something. And she was like, oh yeah, like Herbal Essences just came out with a whole new line of flavors or something. And I was like, what? I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, it's just like it's a more of a fun way, right? Flavor. Yeah. Like, what's your flavor? What's your color? What's your flavor?
Yeah, it's true.
Just sort of spices it up a bit, give it a little bit of new life.
It is actually. That's actually a really good point. I didn't realize maybe that it was conscious. I thought it was just some sort of like unconscious like association.
I think
like flavors are scents.
Yeah, I like your spin on it, Freddie.
Yeah, I like it. I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah.
What's your flavor? How would you describe bloke, Freddie?
I mean, bloke's just a dude, really. Just a guy.
Never a woman, though.
Nah.
Yeah, that'd be kind of weird.
It would be like insulting to call a woman a bloke.
I think bloke's quite old school.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Bloke's old school. Like, I think maybe my granddad used it back in the day. I've never heard someone use it really in a sentence like bloke.
I've heard a few people.
I've heard top bloke. Top bloke is a thing.
Yeah, it's definitely been thrown around now and then, but compared to like dude or just like, oh, that guy or something, bloke seems quite dated.
Maybe it's a regional thing because I think Northerners say it a lot more.
Yeah, maybe.
I've heard my friends in our age group say like, more specifically the phrase top bloke, like they're a top bloke.
Yeah.
I've only really heard it in that context. I don't think people normally say like that bloke over there anymore. Yeah.
And it's a good point. Like in terms of like up north compared to south, language changed massively.
Oh yeah.
Like we were speaking earlier, but we've got some mutual friends, haven't we? Like a couple of guys play in my band. They're both, well, Joe's based from up north, and when you speak to them, it's just like, wait, what are you saying? Half the time they just got like, it's completely different.
With Joe even?
Yeah, all of them.
He's from Yorkshire, right?
Yeah.
So like a Yorkshire man being in the South, can you tell that he's like kind of almost like quote unquote foreign?
I mean, the accent gives it away, but
yeah, but like with the words.
Yeah, definitely for sure. I mean, I can't pick one out that they say, but there definitely is some phrasing that's different for sure.
See, that's so weird. That's not really as common for us. Like AJ and I are from 3,000 miles away from each other, but we sound basically the same.
Yeah.
One that I hear a lot in the South, so maybe you say this, is yonks.
Yonks?
Mm-hmm.
Do you say that?
I don't, you know.
No?
I don't say yonks, no. I would say actually that's more of a northern thing.
What?
Because, yeah, only because it's got like it's near, like, kind of reminds me of Yorkshire. That's the only reason why.
I just hear it in Kent every time I go to Kent.
Well, hold on. I don't know what this is, though.
Yonks.
What does it mean?
So, yonks is short for donkeys, which is short for donkey's ears, which is rhyming slang for years.
Right.
So, if you haven't seen someone in years, you could say, I haven't seen you in donkey's ears. I haven't seen you in donkeys, or I haven't seen you in yonks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you know what? When you put it like that, I have heard people say that.
Yeah.
Yonks is a word, yeah.
It is a word.
It is a word. I can confirm it is.
Yeah, it's definitely one that I'm like, what? Every time I hear it for like a split second.
It just makes me think of Yonkers, New York.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, what do you talk about New York for?
Lives over in Yonkers.
My ears perk up. Yes.
I haven't seen you in Yonks. That's so weird. That's really funny though. I feel like you could not see with someone in months, but feel like you haven't seen them in years and just say, oh, I haven't seen you in yonks.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't call you out and be like, well, it actually hasn't been a year yet, you know?
That's true. That's
Even
true.
though I have not heard this word used, I feel like that's how Brits would go about it.
And you're right.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, again, I think it's quite old school.
Yeah.
I think that's an old school slang word.
I think anything rhyming slang is very old school.
Nutter.
Ooh, what's that?
Nutter. You're a bread and butter nutter. Basically means you're a nutcase.
Yes.
Nutter's a great one. I like nutter.
Huh.
So if you're a nutter, you're basically like a mad person.
Like you're nuts.
Yeah, no, it's just like, oh, James was a nutter last night.
Right.
Interesting.
Like he was off of it. He was on one.
So like how Americans would say, oh, he went nuts when you told him that he didn't get the job.
Nah, it's more like nutter. It's more like that guy's a nutter.
Is it more endearing?
It's not so much a moment. It's like the whole characteristic.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I feel like that's a lot of the slang here is like, that guy is a blank or proper blank.
Yeah.
yeah. You can just make any word up and it sort of just goes with the flow.
Yeah, we've learned that.
Just what does it sound like?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, that's literally rhyming slang.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you for teaching us a little bit more and letting us air our grievances, Freddie.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you for being had.
Yeah.
Do you want to play another little song for us?
So this is a song of mine that's out. It's called The Nowhere Times. It's just out, so go and stream it. Go. It's called The Nowhere Times. Super excited to share this one with you guys. Yeah, I wrote this about 2 years ago, so it's great to finally get it out. It's out now, so go and check it out.
And we are really excited to hear it.
Yeah, so let's hear it. This is The Nowhere Times by Freddie Long.
Wait now, because I've gone too far to let you know. Wait now, shake down, 'cause I can't find the reason why I run from people that have been there all of my life. I guess I've been blinded by the broken, left out in the open, wondering why I'm living in a nowhere time.
I try to do my like broadcaster voice for that.
Up and down and smooth.
Exactly.
The Nowhere Times
Ooh.
by Freddie Long.
It's like the Kool-Aid Man. Do you get that reference?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.